So we're gonna go over Willa's sit and down cues. With these, it's very similar to her place cue in that there's an implied stay and that we don't wanna be rewarding right away initially for the behavior. We wanna reward her for holding that position and that she shouldn't be leaving that position until you've asked her to do so with a release. If she does happen to pop up from that position before you're ready, you'll just re-cue her into that spot, you know, mark and reward a few times and then release her and repeat. So with that, we'll get started. Willa sit. So it's just an upward hand motion. Now she does know to hold that. You're able to walk away, do a little spin. Yes. And she knows she's to stay there. I can walk over this way. Yes. And she's gonna stay there. Same with place. The more distraction, the further the distance you go from her, the more distractions going on in your house, the harder it's gonna be for her to hold that position. Yes. So just be aware of that you might need to reward a little bit more frequently. And as she builds her duration and you practice this more and more, Willa, sit. Then you'll be able to up the amount of time between treats. So she popped up before I was ready for her to go. Yes. So I just popped her back into the sit. She's a little bit unfocused. She's a little snoozy tonight. Release. Now that I'm ready for her to get up, she can go. Or not. You're such a chill little girl. You have your crazy moments, but you're mostly pretty chill, aren't you? Okay, ready? We gotta do another one. We gotta do another one. Are you ready? Let's get you pumped up. Get you pumped up. Oh, you fell right down. You fell right down. She offers a lot of sits and downs already. So it's really, really awesome for us. Release. Here we go. So I'll do sit one more time. Willa sit. Hope you can see my hand in the video there. We don't need to reward her right away. She knows that she should be holding that position. Yes. Make sure you can actually see my hand motion. So palm up, raise, and that's how we get her to sit. Yes. And then you can move about from there, upping your distance. You can have a little dance party. Yes. We've practiced it at the park. We've practiced this out in my backyard. We've practiced in my house. But as she hits new places, new parks, new things, it's going to be exciting. It might be challenging for her. So you'll just be aware of gauging how she's doing. If she's popping up a lot, get those treats nice and close together. Yes. If she's holding it really well, you can try and spread those treats apart a little bit further, add a little bit more fun, add a little bit more distance between yourself and her, and see how she does. Yes. Good girl. Release. And for her down cue, very similar. Willa, good. Good. Down. So it's just a downward motion. We've been working to standing straight upright, and we've also been working on getting it to just verbal. She's not quite there yet, but pretty soon you'll be able to take away the hand signal altogether. Yes. We like to put the treat on the ground physically for them when they're in the down, because that makes the ground really, really valuable for them. Again, she can hold this position. I can walk away. We can have a little dance party. Yes. And she knows that her body should stay right where we put it. And then whenever you're ready for her to come out of the down, release. Good girl. Should we do it one more time? Willa down. Nice. What a good girl. And we can walk away. You can have a seat. We can stand up. Yes. And she's pretty good at holding that. This one's really nice at the park. I'm not sure if you guys have kids or not, but kids are playing at the park. You've got her on a leash. You can pop her in a down and just reward her for holding that position. Yeah. It's nice on patios in the summer. And it's just generally nice around the house. I have them down at the threshold of my kitchen so that they're not like wandering around in there. So she knows sort of when she hits that boundary between the door and the rest of the kitchen that she should just lay down and hang out there, and then I'll come back and reward her. It's just a nice way to keep them from being underfoot. Hey, smart girl. Ready, release. Yay. Good girl.